And we're going to glue this guy in here. See, that's already there. Remember from yesterday? Let's see how it fits. Fits, but it's loose. A lot of people use different things. Some people use RTV in here. You can use blue. I like red. Locks a little better. Just got to make sure it's all the way in the bottom.
Really heavy duty glue?
What
type of
this?
Yeah.
That's oil.
Oil.
This is just assembly lube.
Yeah.
I use it on just about everything to put these things together. What did I do with it? Oh, right in front of me.
Look, I'm learning a lot.
See how that goes on now? I couldn't get it before. There we go, nice and snug. I gotta see if I can find a motor bracket to sit this on. So I can do that with it. See how I can move it up, the seal pushes it up, I'm just pushing it down. I need that clearance to install all the other parts. Oh, ringy dingies. I've already wire brushed all the garbage out of there, so they're clean.
So you don't have to take the whole thing apart, thank goodness. But yeah, I go through that and press that and then get it pull out the off and then we'll look at it.
Good. What did I do with the keys? Thought I had them in here. Oh, God. Right in front of me. Okay. It's real sharp right here on the corners. Yeah, it'll cut you. I've been cut quite a few times by these things.
Are you thinking in case you have to protect
Yeah, this one goes on. Okay, we're good here. You always got to do this, make sure the shaft bounces back up in the keyway. Because when you put the motor on here, it's going to pull the shaft down.
Okay.
You need all that to be very free. And this has already got the seal or the O-ring in it, so we don't have to deal with that. Yeah. When these things destroy themselves, they have at it. Here's what's left of an impeller. Now this is a rebuild, yeah. And all these guys are bent because that impeller, all the pieces broke apart. So you can see a big rip in it right there. And this guy literally blew to pieces running in there. And these things are spinning at 3,600, all of them. So yeah, that's quite an explosion. I mean, it's really, literally a multitude of reasons why that could happen. I couldn't tell you one way or another what caused this one. And this has already been cleaned with a wire wheel. So we're good to go here again with the O-ring. Again, you gotta be really careful with these bushings. Definitely do not want to break those. They're way too expensive. I'm just trying to eyeball that so I get it kind of close. These feet aren't used anyways. It's just aesthetics.
That's what I had.
Makes all these equally tight.
Okay.
I sneak up on them a little bit at a time because this has got a carbon bushing in here, that black bushing that was here. That thing's really fragile. And as you tighten this, it wants to do this.
Yeah.
Walks back and forth. There's not a lot of movement in here, in fact, very little.
Yeah.
If I do that, it'll crack it.
But eventually you get to go home. I'm going to my hometown next week. Oh, you are? Oh, that's great. That's amazing. That's so cool. Congratulations.
You know what, I'm gonna clamp it down, stand it up, because I don't like it sitting on that coupling half. You'll hear it on this one though. See, this is when you know when it's tight.
It's like a
Yeah.
crunchy
Okay.
rice.
Hear that?
Yep.
Sauce. It's
I sneak up on it, I go 40, 60, 80. As equally as possible. The tighter it gets, the louder the click gets. Okay, there we go, finished. Now we put a couple screws in there, make sure everything turns freely. Oh yeah. Once this gets pulled out, and see how that came out?
Yeah.
Gets attached to the motor that puts it in the middle, there's no more noise.